brought to you by Bob Mills Furniture. Here's the host of Wild Card, Ed Murray.
And welcome to Wild Card, a game of chance, a game of knowledge, or just about everything that could earn you thousands of dollars in great prizes. Tonight, Keith is halfway there, $500 from Bob Mills Furniture. He is our two-time champion from Mustang. Good luck, Keith. Here to kind of derail you, we have Angela. Farthest from me is from Chickasha. In the middle is Scott. He is from Choctaw. Welcome to the show and good luck. The rules are simple. Correct answers earn points, incorrect answers lose points. Point values increase in each round. If our players select a wild card, they're up there at random. The point values for that question double. There are jokers at random as well. They add points or they take points away. The final round has a 400-point question, then a decision to play or pass using that final wild card. And many times that determines who wins the game. So far, Keith held and won, then had to play it and got the big wild card. So two-time winner. We're going to ask you to get us started. Scott and Angela, we have a 5-minute round, 14 questions, whichever comes first. Have fun. Pick a card, Keith.
I'll do the 5 of hearts.
5 of hearts is a wild card right off the bat. You found one. 200 points for this question, AKA, also known as. What is the more common term for continuous positive airway pressure? Angela.
Etc. ETC.
That's incorrect. Keith.
CPR.
That's incorrect. Scott, would you like me to finish the question?
Please.
Continuous positive airway pressure associated with sleep apnea. Scott.
Snoring?
That's incorrect. CPAP. CPAP is the AKA that we needed there. All right, let's see. Keith, everybody's tied for the lead. That's the good news. Keith, you still control the board.
Ace of hearts.
Ace of hearts is sports. It is a choice question. I'm going to give you 3 universities. One of them is correct. Texas Christian University, Texas A&M, Texas Southern. Which of these schools did Super Bowl champion Michael Strahan attend? Michael Strahan. Hasn't mentioned that on Live with Regis and Michael, or Kelly and Michael. Texas Southern is where he was. He was the 40th overall pick by the Giants in 1993. All right, Keith, pick a card.
I'll do the 10 of clubs.
10 of clubs is a wild card. 200 points. Whoever gets it right's out of negative. Science. What is a mix of 2 or more metals called? Scott.
An alloy?
Brass, steel, and pewter are all examples of alloys. And Scott is out of negative and the leader. Pick a card.
5 of clubs.
5 of clubs is a wild card. You're finding the wild cards at least. 200 points. Miscellaneous. In a game of chess, which is the smallest and least powerful playing? Keith.
Pawn.
That is the least powerful piece, unless you, of course, get it down the other end of the board. Then it becomes a very powerful piece again. Keith, you tie Scott now. Pick a card.
I'll do the 9 of spades.
9 of spades is math. What is the product when you multiply 84 by 3? Scott.
Oh, no.
Okay. Angela, Keith, had a little bit longer to think about it. Keith.
252.
That's correct. 252 is 84 times 3. Keith at 100 has the lead. Pick a card.
I'll do the 7 of hearts.
7 of hearts is a wild card. 200 points. Scott, you can retake the lead with Keith. And Angela out of negative here. Business. According to Forbes, what has passed Apple as the most valuable brand in the world? Scott.
Coca-Cola.
That's incorrect. Angela, Keith. You can search for it and find out. It's Google. Google, then Apple, IBM, Microsoft, then McDonald's. Those are the top 5. All right, Keith, you still control the cards.
8 of clubs.
8 of clubs. Let's find a question we like. We found the wild card. That's the first part of it. Movies, the category. Which 1940 Disney animated film features cartoons and classical music? Keith.
Fantasia.
Fantasia, yes. Bach, Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, and many more in Fantasia in 1940. Keith at 300, pick a card.
Queen of diamonds.
Queen of diamonds is a wild card. Again, there's one up there every time. You just got to find the card it's behind. Geography, the Nile River empties into what sea? Scott.
The Mediterranean.
Longest river in the world at 4,160 miles long. Scott, pick a card.
10 of hearts.
10 of hearts. Television. What Netflix original series stars Taylor Scott?
Orange is the New Black.
You only needed Taylor out of all the actors and actresses I could have listed. Yes, 2013 series has been renewed for 2015 and 13 new episodes. You're out of negative, Scott. Pick a card.
All right, ace of clubs.
Ace of clubs is an instant winner. Our first one. You have won a $65 massage. It's a 1-hour massage at Body Trends on North Penn. Yes. Music, everybody plays for 100. What 1989 song includes the lyrics Buddy Holly, Ben-Hur, Space Monkey, Mafia, Scott?
We Didn't Start the Fire.
Hula Hoops, Castro, Edsel is a no-go. It went number 1 for Billy Joel. We Didn't Start the Fire. Scott, pick a card.
9 of clubs.
9 of clubs. Wild card, 200-point question. Scott can catch Keith. Again, Angela, get you out of negative here. History. In the late 1800s, 2 brothers owned a bicycle shop in Ohio. Who were these siblings that took the idea, Scott?
The Wright brothers.
Of the glider to invent the first powered airplane, the Orville and Wilbur Wright. Yes, they selected Kitty Hawk because of its constant winds that added lift to their new invention. Scott ties Keith for the lead. Pick a card.
6 of diamonds.
6 of diamonds is miscellaneous choice question. And we'll give you 3 answers. One of them is correct. Hopefully it's better than those universities. 32, 48, 64. What number of squares will you find on a chessboard? Scott.
64.
8 rows across, 8 rows down. 64 is right. Scott, with the final question of that round, takes the lead. Big exhale. Scott at 400. Keith at 300. Angela, you're at minus 200 right now, but that changes with 1 right answer in the next round because we're going to double the values in round number 2. Stay with us here on Wild Card.
Get into something good, like Brahms Double Dip Fancy Sundaes.
Get into something good.
There's something special about each one. Strawberry shortcake, caramel brownie, brownie fudge, candy bar sundaes, and the popular turtle sundae. Always made with Brahms premium ice cream and the finest ingredients and nuts. Now you've got something good. Brahms Double Dip Fancy Sundaes. Fancy that. Only at Brahms.
Get into something good.
We get it. Your time equals money. And if you can't get to work, you can't get paid. Why would you want to stay all day at a dealership? We hear you loud and clear, Oklahoma. Now you can shop from work or home. Just visit us at thekeyonline.com and complete our easy online application. It usually takes about 15 minutes. Once you're approved, you can select your vehicle from our online inventory and we'll have it waiting for you. And don't worry about bad credit financing. We do that too. The Key. Cars, loans, life.
Ooh, chemical polishes can create a waxy mess. Finally, there's Dutch Glow Amish Wood Milk. Its simple ingredients break down years of wax buildup while easily cleaning and polishing all the woodwork in your home. Dutch Glow's like a magician in the kitchen, cleaning cooking grease, fingerprints, and even scuff marks. Did you know most water rings are just a discoloration in the wax buildup and can easily be removed with Dutch Glow? Wow, you can even use Dutch Glow safely on painted wood surfaces like doors and baseboards. Call now and get your bottle of Dutch Glow for just $10. We'll also include a second bottle of Dutch Glow with our special wood floor nozzle. Just pay separate shipping and processing. But if you call right now, we'll even include our jumbo microfiber polishing cloth absolutely free. You get it all, a huge value. Here's how to order.
To get 2 bottles of Dutch Glow for just $10 plus shipping and processing, call 1-800-997-5180 or go to DutchGlow.com right now.
On the next Bowls.
Reason for wanting a gun.
To shoot people.
Not a good response.
It's the truth.
A death row inmate demands a new investigation.
I didn't kill anybody.
He deserves to die for what he did.
Now Booth and Bones discover shocking clues.
Pollen from the murder weapon was deposited in April's skull.
Evidence of a serial killer.
Hey, what the hell's going on here?
Bowls. Viewer discretion advised. Tonight at 7 on My Network TV.
And welcome back to Wild Card. And our challenger, Scott, is in the lead after round number 1 with 400. Keith, our 2-time champion, at 300. Angela right now on the south side of 0, but again, that'll change very quickly in round number 2. Right now, though, Angela, tell us a little bit about you.
I'm an art and photography teacher at Nenagel High School, and I have an 11-year-old daughter named Jordan.
Outstanding. Thank you for your service to the folks at Nenagel and our community. Good luck the rest of the way here on Wild Card. Scott, tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I'm originally from Choctaw, Oklahoma, but I just moved back coincidentally from Kansas City.
Okay. Welcome home.
Thank you.
And a good luck the rest of the way. Right now, you are the leader. Keith, how was that last time? First time you didn't have to play a wild card. The last time you had to kind of sweat it out a little bit.
It's nerve-wracking, but I'm having a great time.
Well, good. And again, you told us last time your dad won 3 times on Jeopardy when you were a kid. You're trying to tie your dad here today. But Scott and Angela trying to keep that from happening. Angela, you're in third. We're going to ask you to get us started. It's another 5-minute round, 14 questions. Whichever comes first. We've doubled the point value, so wild cards are 400. Could be 2 jokers make an appearance in this round. All right, Angela?
Let's do 6 of hearts.
6 of hearts is an instant winner. Very nice. You have a $50 gift card to Legacy Cleaners, one of 8 locations throughout the state. Everybody plays now for 200. Science, the category. Nearly 70% of the Earth's fresh water is located in what landform? Keith.
Glacier.
Biggest percent are in Antarctica and Greenland, storing our fresh water. Keith, 500 takes the lead. Pick a card.
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts is history. Again, a new item here on Wild Card. This is a Wild Card audio question. Name the president who is known for these words during his inaugural address.
Ask not.
Keith.
John F. Kennedy.
Is there any more famous speech that begins with the word ask? And actually, that's towards the end of his inaugural address. But yes, JFK, he ended it, God's blessing and his help, but knowing that here on earth, God's work must truly be our own. It's a great inaugural address. Keith, pick a card.
I'll do the 3 of diamonds.
3 of diamonds. Geography. Florida's St. Johns River, the Amazon River, and the Congo River all empty into what large body of water? Scott.
The Atlantic Ocean.
Congo goes west towards the Atlantic. Amazon goes east. And the St. John's actually one of the few rivers in the U.S. that goes north and dumps into the Atlantic. Scott, 600. Pick a card.
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Wild card, 400-point question coming up. Scott or Keith will be the leader. Angela will get right back in the mix of it here. Matt, an isosceles triangle has how many sides? Scott?
2.
That are equal. Yes, has 3 sides, but 2 of them are equal. Scott takes the lead at 1,000. Pick a card.
6 of spades.
6 of spades. Movies. In the 1978 film Grease, who played the role of Rizzo? Keith.
Oh, something. I don't know.
She also played Sister Husband in Where the Heart Is. Keith, you had it. Stockard Channing. Stockard Channing. By the way, they were high schoolers in Greece. She was 33 years old when she played that role. Scott, I think you still have control of the board. You do.
Jack of diamonds.
Jack of diamonds is miscellaneous. What is the name of the hairy man-beast that supposedly lives in the Himalayas? Keith.
The Abominable Snowman.
Or Yeti. We could have taken either one of them. Yes. Keith, at 700. Pick a card.
2 of Hearts.
2 of Hearts is a wild card, 400-point question. Keith can retake the lead. Angela, get you out of there. Scott, all right, sports. What Tulsa native managed the Atlanta Braves from 1990 through 2010? From Tulsa, Oklahoma. 20 years, the manager of the Braves. Went into the Hall of Fame this year. Bobby Cox is who that is, all right? Abominable Snowman, get you another card.
I'll do the Ace of Diamonds.
Ace of Diamonds is arts. What building is home to the famed Greek statue Venus de Milo? Angela.
The Louvre.
It's not in Greece, but it's on the Seine River in France. The Louvre, yes. Sculpted by Alexandros in 150 BC. You're out of negative, Angela, that quickly now. Pick a card.
Let's do the 8 of Hearts.
8 of Hearts. We have AKA, also known as. What does it mean if a piece of legislation is considered DOA as it leaves one chamber? Keith?
Dead on arrival.
Of Congress and heads for the other. They say it's dead on arrival. We're not even going to consider it. Keith, pick a card.
Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades is a wild card. Another 400-point question. Angela can really close the gap here. Music. What female rap group from the 90s is known, Scott?
TLC.
That's incorrect. Known for their songs, What a Man. Keith.
Salt and Pepper.
Shoop, and Let's Talk About Sex. Salt and Pepper. 2 main singers met each other while they were working in Sears in New York City together. Keith, pick a card.
Jack of Hearts.
Jack of Hearts is business. Choice question. And it's another pesky 3 universities, all right? Duke, Rice, Stanford. According to Forbes, what school offers the top MBA program in the United States? Masters of Business Association. Duke, Rice, or Stanford? Who's number one? Scott?
Rice.
That's incorrect. Now it's down to a 50-50. Stanford. JFK, by the way, was enrolled at Stanford in the MBA program, but he dropped out before getting his degree, but he went on to great things anyway. All right? Let's see. Salt and Pepper. Get you another card, Keith.
King of Hearts.
King of Hearts is television. What was the name of the son played by Damon Wilson in Sanford and Son? Scott.
Lamont.
Yes, that is it. Series 1972 to 78 starred Red Fox as Fred Sanford. Scott, 600. But Keith, our two-time champion, 1,300. Angela, you got out a negative. That's the first step. Next step, get you a lot of points here in round number 3. There's going to be a lot of points to be had. Stay with us here on Wild Card. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Wild Card after these messages. But in the meantime, play along at home by visiting our Facebook page. And if you think you've got what it takes to play Wild Card, just visit our website, fill out the registration form, and we'll notify you of upcoming open auditions. More in-game excitement after the break.
Better living is style you can enjoy. Exploring without pressure. It's about more of what you want without it costing you more. Better living is improving the quality of your life. It's the way you feel in your home and how that enhances everything else. We'll help you find it. Bob Mills Furniture. Discover better living.
All right, guys. Are you ready? Cox Game Day. Woo! Wow.
Great. What games are on?
Are you kidding? With Contour from Cox and the fastest in-home Wi-Fi, we've got the Oklahoma game, the Florida game, the Louisiana game, and the latest episode of Chopped.
Please open your baskets.
Did you say Chopped?
Yeah. It's leftovers week.
Get a Cox bundle for $99.99 a month, including HBO. Add Cox Home Security and get free Pro install and equipment up to a $350 value. Plus, ask how to get a $200 prepaid card.
Yeah! Unbelievable! Can you believe he cooked a flan with those ingredients?
Switch to a Cox bundle today and get free Pro install and HBO. Bundles are only $99.99 a month. Call today and ask how to get a $200 prepaid card.
I wish I could cook like that.
Anyone can.
Just takes practice and focus.
Get a Cox bundle for $99.99 a month. Add Cox Home Security and get free Pro install and equipment up to a $350 value. Plus, ask how you can get a $200 prepaid card. Call today.
Attention homeowners, if your home has lost value and you now owe more on your mortgage than your home is worth, listen carefully to this very important message from Quicken Loans. Recently, the government announced changes that may allow you to refinance even if your home has lost value. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 4.75%, call Quicken Loans today to learn how we can help. For example, if you owe $300,000 on your mortgage, but your home's only worth $150,000, Quicken Loans may still be able to help you. Again, if you purchased or refinanced your loan before June of 2009 and you owe more than your home is worth, or if your current mortgage rate is above 4.75%, call Quicken Loans today to find out if we can help you take advantage of this very unique refinancing opportunity. And you can be confident that Quicken Loans will treat you right. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Again, call Quicken Loans today or visit QuickenLoans.com.
This Wildcard segment is brought to you by Platt College, trusted training for tomorrow's careers.
And welcome back to Wild Card. Round number 3 coming up. Keith, our two-time champion, is the leader at 1,300. Scott at 600. Angela at 0, but a lot of points to be had in this round. 4 minutes, 11 questions. Wild Cards are 600. Could be a 900-point joker up there. Angela, get us started.
Let's do 5 of spades.
5 of spades is geography. The Mississippi River and its tributaries eventually dump into what large? Scott?
The Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, the Mississippi Delta south of New Orleans. This has been a very large body of water show, along with your universities of choice. Scott, pick a card.
Queen of Clubs.
Queen of Clubs is AKA, also known as. What is the more common term for polyvinyl chloride? It can be found in most hardware stores and the plumbing. Keith?
PVC.
Yeah, PVC, one of the oldest synthetic materials accidentally invented in the mid-1800s. Keith?
7 of diamonds.
7 of diamonds is miscellaneous. Another choice question. 3 actors this time. George Hamilton, Warren Beatty, Robert Wagner. Which actor is the brother of Shirley MacLaine? She talks about him a lot. Angela.
Is it Warren Beatty?
It is Warren Beatty. He is 3 years younger. Each has 1 Oscar. Shirley for acting, Warren for directing. Angela at 300. On the plus side now, pick a card.
Let's do Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Joker, and it's the best Joker in the deck. Wow, does that change the complexion of this game? Adds 900 to your score. Keith 1,600. Angela 1,200. Scott 900. It's on now, folks. Television for 300. In HBO's True Blood, the role of Eric Northman is played by whom? No.
Can't pronounce his name.
Can't pronounce his name. It's Skarsgård. Alexander Skarsgård. He's from Sweden, and the language he and his subjects speak is Swedish during the show. Angela, pick a card.
King of Spades, please.
King of Spades is history. The UN was founded to replace the League of Nations. Scott.
1946.
That's incorrect. After what war? Keith.
World War II.
Yeah, World War II. We were looking for the war, not the year. And I think it was actually October 1945 is when it came into existence. All right, Keith, go ahead and pick a card.
3 of clubs.
3 of clubs is science. What is the 3rd most common cereal grain in the world behind corn and rice? 3rd most common cereal grain behind corn and rice. Angela.
Wheat.
Wheat is it. Yes, that's the 3rd most common. 1,500. You're 400 out of the lead. Pick a card, Angela.
Let's do 9 of Diamonds.
9 of Diamonds is movies. In the film Coming to America, what type of royalty was Eddie Murphy's character? Keith.
He was a prince.
Prince of Zamunda. Yes, he was looking for a wife in Queens. Keith, pick a card.
2 of Diamonds.
2 of Diamonds is sports. In football, if a team is out of field goal range and chooses not to try for a first down, then what is their only available? Scott.
Punt.
Is other available choice is to punt the ball. Scott up to 900. Pick a card.
10 of Spades.
10 of Spades is arts. In Greek mythology, which monster was described as having the face of a human female? Keith.
Medusa.
And venomous snakes in place of hair. She was actually once a very gorgeous golden-haired priestess of Athena. She married Poseidon, broke her vows to Athena, and Athena turned her into that thing. Keith, pick a card.
King of Diamonds.
Or so the story goes. King of Diamonds is a wild card. 600 points. Geography. What state has the fewest number of counties? Which state? Scott.
Rhode Island.
That's incorrect. Angela.
Hawaii.
That's incorrect.
Oh.
Both of those are tied for second, though, with 5. Delaware, our smallest state, has 3. Rhode Island and Hawaii have 5 each. Connecticut has 8. Everybody else is double digits or triple digits. All right, let's see. Keith, Medusa, get you another card.
I'll do the 3 of Hearts.
3 of Hearts is AKA, also known as. What kind of vaccine is a child getting if the doctor orders an MMR shot? MMR shot. Scott.
Is measles, mumps, and rubella.
That is an MMR shot. Used to be 3 separate shots. Now 1 given twice. All right, Scott.
4 of Spades.
4 of Spades will be the final question. You got to all 11 in this round. Science for 300. Almost half of this newly mined metal is used to make catalytic converters. A singer's album is designated this. Scott.
Platinum.
After selling 1 million copies in the U.S., platinum. Half of all platinum used in catalytic converters. That's why they are a target of thieves. All right, there's the bell ending round number 3, and it's anybody's game. Keith in the best shape, our 2-time champ at 2,500. Angela and Scott are tied at 900, very much within the range of things. Wild card on the board. Behind the letters, we have values. The blue ones are no good. The red ones, actually the red ones are no good. The blue ones are very good. Doubling your points, adding 2,500. We flip them over, we shuffle the deck. Keith, you're the leader. You have earned the right to pick first.
I'm going to go with the W.
W. Scott and Angela, you are tied. Scott gave us the last correct response between the 2 of you. So, Scott, you're in second. Pick a card.
L.
Takes the L. Angela, what letter would you like?
I'll take the R.
Takes the R. One final question worth 400 points. Geography is the category. We'll ask that question, crown our champion, when we return to Wild Card.
Does the sun make your deck or patio so hot you can't enjoy it? Poor thing, she's really hot. Or have you struggled to create shade with an ordinary patio umbrella? Are you stuck inside on beautiful sunny days? Well, now you can create a beautiful shady oasis with a Sunsetter retractable awning. It cools down your deck or patio and protects you from damaging sun exposure. Call now for this free idea kit with this $200 savings certificate, DVD, and information-packed brochure. It takes less than a minute to open or close your Sunsetter. Watch how it begins to cool your deck or patio by as much as 20 degrees. Call now during the special TV offer and Sunsetter will send you a $200 savings certificate. Choose the ultra-convenient motorized model for push-button ease or the manual model. Both are available in a wide variety of sizes and beautiful colors. They're very affordable and built to last right here in the USA. It's no wonder they're America's best-selling retractable awnings. Why wait when in no time at all you can be enjoying your deck or your patio in the cool, refreshing Sunsetter shade? I love Sunsetter awnings. You will too. It creates a great place to spend quality time or entertain friends and family. The best part is that I am cool and comfortable even on the hottest days of the year. Call right now for this valuable $200 savings certificate so you can start making the most of your deck or patio. Life is better under a Sunsetter. Call now.
Call 1-800-230-7563 for your free awning idea kit with a $200 savings certificate. Contact information for your local dealer, DVD, brochure, and price list. Call 1-800-230-7563. A money-saving $200 certificate is yours for calling. Call now and save.
More Oklahomans are getting off Social Security disability and going to work than ever before. They get help from DRS, and taxpayers save more than $15 million every year.
DRS helped me train and get paid for the work I do.
So I don't need a disability check anymore.
And now I'm a taxpayer rather than someone on disability benefits.
If you get disability benefits and want to work, call the Oklahoma Department of Rehabilitation Services, 1-866-882-4515. Together, we make it happen.
And welcome back to Wild Card. Keith, our two-time champion, is the leader, 2,500. Scott and Angela both tied at 900. One 400-point question remaining. Geography is a category. You'll have 20 seconds to write down your response once I finish reading the question. Good luck. In which ocean do the prime meridian and the equator cross each other? Good luck. Which ocean, so we're looking for the ocean, does the prime meridian and the equator cross each other? Two big old lines on every globe. All right, there's a bell. We can stop writing. All right, Angela, we're going to reveal your response first. Where does the prime meridian end? You said the Pacific. That is incorrect. That'll cost you $400 right now, but you still have a wild card to play. Scott at 900. We know it's not the Pacific, so there are a couple of oceans left. What is it? Atlantic. Just off the west coast of Africa. The prime meridian and the equator do connect. Keith, we know it's now Atlantic. We need the Atlantic Ocean. And you wrote the Pacific as well. So that's tightened things up just a bit. Everybody's got a wild card, though. Angela, you have the R. Do you want to play it or hold it?
I'll play it.
You'll play it. Scott, you're 800 out of the lead. You have the L.
Gotta play, Ed.
All right, Keith, you have an 800-point lead, 2,100.
I'll play.
Play again. Here we go. It comes down to the game of chance. The knowledge part's over with now. What's behind the R for Angela? Adds 2,500. 3,000. Scott, you have the L. We need behind the L for Scott. It's red. It comes down between Angela and Keith. Angela has 3,000. Keith, you get the double. You win. 1,500. You win. Anything else? And Angela's the champion. What is behind the W? Adds 500. Angela, you are the champion of Wild Card. $250 from Bob Mills Furniture. Keith, you leave us a two-time champion. Scott, hope you had a good time. We enjoyed having you. Enjoyed having you as well. Thank you for watching Wild Card, and so long, everyone.
Wild Card is brought to you by Bob Mills Furniture and Platt College and Hal Smith Restaurants.